Hi everybody, Ninja Bowler here. I got the iced tea this time. It's gonna be a good video. Okay, so obviously I have some weird Nerf blasters. Like the Ravager that is absolute garbage. The Rev Reaper, I think I got rid of that. Also garbage. There is also the Stampede, which how it fires its Nerf darts is rather interesting because it's one of the only Nerf blasters that does it that way. The Deploy, which it can be like a disguise blaster, like you can hold it like a briefcase, boom, press the button, blaster now. And the Bulldog, which is basically that, but it's a lot more obvious that it's a Nerf blaster. However, probably the weirdest Nerf blaster in my collection is the Nerf N-Strike 2-in-1 switchshot. So, it's like your regular, ordinary 3-shot, 1 dart actually fires Nerf blaster. You got 1 dart to fire, 2 darts for storage, tack rail there, which you can put a foregrip on it if you want, or maybe like put down the Ion Fire's dart storage dart storage attachment down there. There's not a lot of dart storage attachments, so use what you gotta use. But what's the main gimmick of the switchshot? Well, you see this button above my finger, you press that down, you take where the iron sight is, pull that down, and you can take away the barrel. I can't believe I forgot a Wiimote. I'll be right back. Alright. So, you must be wondering, why did I just take the barrel off? Well, this is where the 2-in-1 part comes in handy. You can use this for first-person shooter games for the Wii and Wii U if they made any. This blaster was specifically made for a little series that EA made before they found out what microtransactions are, called Nerf N-Strike the game. And there's also Nerf N-Strike Elite. Now, I'm not reviewing the game itself. Maybe that might be for a separate video. I have been in this game before. I've done the whole 9 yards and such. I will say it is a really good game. I mean, it's got great gameplay, but aside from the graphics, which are god-awful, aside from that, this is a fantastic game. So, if you're a Nerf fan, like I am, if you collect Nerf blasters and such, or Nerf memorabilia, whatever, this is a must-play if you have a Wii in your house. But also, what's better than one switch shot? I have a second switch shot. In case if I want to play 2-player with my brother Alex or whatever. So yeah, you have a dart blaster and an accessory for your Wiimote. This is probably the most creative Nerf blaster that Nerf has ever made. Probably the most creative thing ever. But let's see how it is in the range department. So we got our handy dandy chronograph here. Blue, get out of the way. Alright, so we have our chronograph. It's all set up. We got 3 darts. So, push that dart in, make sure it's all the way in. Gonna need to keep a consistent distance away from the chronograph, unlike my other videos where I failed to do that. 41.7. Keep this in mind that this is end strike. So it's not going to be like airsoft range, like 300 feet or whatnot, or shot to the moon. 46.5. Come on. Come on, dart. There we go. 42.3. Now I gotta get the darts under the table. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3. .42 flat. 37.5. Nailed it. And 43 flat. So, okay, so we're looking at about a 41 feet per second average, I'd say. So yeah, that is the two uses of the switch shot. Now, you must be wondering, can you use the barrel itself as a Nerf blaster? Well, I'm about to show you. And yes, you can use it, but you gotta... This is where the plunger tube fires. Right here, if you see that white, that's where it is. So if you put your fingernail down there... Come on. There it goes. So you put your fingernail down there, you push down, and then boom, it fires. So I'm going to show it to you one more time. So right there, the white, push down, and then boom, it fires. And in case you're wondering, here's a bit of the mechanism. This also explains how it works with the Wiimote. As you know that the Wiimote has a B on the bottom, which, if you look closely, you can see that when I push the trigger, two things are coming up. The orange thing that you can see is what pushes down the white, I guess I'll call it white trigger inside the barrel, which will fire the plunger. And as you can see, if you look to where my eye is, you can see that there is a little flipper which will push the B button down, or will push the B button up. So that's how the 2-for-1 special works with this. Which the B button is the main button you use to fire darts in the game. So, that is the review of the switch shot. Very unique blaster, and might be one of the most underrated Nerf blasters ever made. If you have this, and you have the game for it, you definitely need to play this game and use this blaster. Would it be useful for like a Nerf war and such? I guess as a backup blaster, sure. But as an accessory for this, it's really good as like an accessory to this game. I mean, it does its job really well. So yeah, that is my review on the switch shot. Pretty good dip. It's a pretty decent blaster. So that's my review on the switch shot. Hopefully you learned a few things from EA pre-pure greed or whatever. Make sure you like, subscribe, send this video to a friend, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.